Hey guys, this Little Magic here, and what has two thumbs and is sick of making screenshots? This guy. So if you thought that the previous video sucked, just wait till you see it all in one take with minimal editing. Let's go. Goblin Chainwhirler, triple red. I love that. I just love devotion cards. Let's see. Goblin Warrior, creature, 3/3, first strike. That's cool. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. That is, like, really good. I mean, and that's the thing. Since it's really good, they had to kind of, limit it a little bit by making it triple red. So if you tried to put this in a 3-color deck, you would basically never get this out on turn 3. You'd be lucky to get this out on turn 5. I mean, it depends upon, what format and how good the color fixing is, but this is just really good. I would actually suspect that this might be Mythic, but that would not keep in Wizards of the Coast's pattern of making red Mythics that suck. Seriously, go to the Gather right now, type in Mythic Rarity and Standard, and then Red, and just hit search. You will be astonished at how bad the cards are. All right, let's go. Goblin Warchief. Oh boy, gotta love alphabetical order here. So it's double red in one, so a little foot off the gas there, brake, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Whoa, this is a great video so far. Goblin Warrior. Oh, by the way, it's like 1 in the morning. So this is going downhill fast. It's a 2/2 for 3. I'm sure that's good, but guess what? Goblin spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. That's once again a blue mechanic. So, well, not goblin, but the cost reduction. This is so weird. Like, red is basically blue, and you might have noticed there's red wizards, so I think that might be like a thing, like where red is kind of like blue because they hang out at the same Hogwarts Academy or whatever the hell. I don't know. Oh, by the way, goblins have haste. Woo! Love that. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. Grand Warlord Radha. It's a legendary creature, so we're back to that. Elf Warrior. I hate elves. And it's 2 red-green. Oh, that's weird. Red-green elf. Boy. What was the last one? The Zertrot Druid? Boy, you don't see that very often. Okay, so it's a 3/4 with haste. Whenever one or more creatures you control attacks with an S. Let's see, add that much mana in any combination of red and or green until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Holy crap. Okay, that is really good. I think there have been cards like this before, and I think they were elves, but that is just, like, really good. I mean, it's like, if I'm able to attack without losing a ton of creatures, then, keep the brick on the gas pedal, and we're going to keep on going, because, you swing with 5 creatures, boom, 5 mana, doesn't even matter what phase it is. But at the end of turn, obviously, you would lose your mana, I would assume. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I should read the rulings. I'm actually curious about that, because it doesn't say that. The amount of mana you'll add is the number of creatures you attack with. Creatures that are put on the battlefield attacking after it's... Yeah, I knew that. Everybody knows that. Triggered ability resolves. You can cast spells and activate abilities before blockers are declared. Wow. How useful. Literally, the one thing I want to know about this card, which is can the mana cross turns, is not in the rulings. Oh my god. I'm going to guess no. I would lean towards no, because that would be, like, really weird. Alright, so Grunn... I'm just going to... Hold on. Where is it? Insert page break. There we go. Wow, he's got some rulings. All right, Grunn or Grunn or whoever the hell this is, the Lonely King. Aw, poor Grunn. Cost 6, legendary creature, Ape Warrior. Oh my god, I need to see this card, and I need to see it now. A legendary Lonely King Ape Warrior. This is going to be my new commander. I haven't even read what it does yet. I just love it that much. So kicker 3, okay, that's never gonna happen. Once again, that's 8. If Grunn the Lonely King was kicked, guys, don't kick an ape, okay? Nothing good is going to happen when you kick an ape. But in this exact specific example, let's find out what it does. It enters battlefield with 5 1/1 counters on it. Holy crap. That would be a 10/10. Damn. Okay. Whenever it attacks alone, get it? It's lonely. Lonely. Get it? Double its power and toughness. What? Oh my god, this thing is freaking crazy. This is the craziest ape since Harambe. Or Harambe, or whatever. I don't know. They said Harambe on that other show. Alright, so this thing's nuts. It's absolutely, completely bonkers nuts. Now, the other thing is, you could hit this with, what is it? Heroic, something Solidarity of Heroes? Or Heroic Solidarity, something like that. Double the amount of counters on it, and then attack alone. I mean, oh my gosh. This guy's kind of reminiscent of that one energy card, the Pummeler, but he costs 6. So I mean, you wouldn't really put it in the same deck, but damn, this is good. I mean, this is just like, you wouldn't even need to attack with something else. Just leave them on defense. Ape Dude's gonna go Ape Rage and wreck some stuff. I mean, this is crazy. I love it. I guarantee you this is a mythic. It has to be. All right, mythic monkeys, love it. By the way, monkeys have tails, apes don't. Yes, I know, there's a difference. Shut up. I wanted to make the joke. All right, so Hellar the Fire Fletcher, legendary creature, Elf Archer. That sounds cool. Red-green, cool. 3/3 Trampler, damn, all right. Whenever you cast a spell, if that spell was kicked, put a 1/1 counter on him. Ooh, and then he deals damage equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it to each opponent. Oh, hello. I mean, that's like, you could legitimately make that a commander. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty wide open. Wow. I mean, there's not much to say about that. I'm just going to keep scrolling. Haphazard Bombardment, or I guarantee somebody, especially at my LGS, is going to call it Haphazard. So, Haphazard Bombardment. Costs 5 and a red enchantment. When it enters battlefield, choose 4 non-enchantment permanents you don't control and put an aim counter on each of them. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents you control have an aim counter on them, destroy one of those permanents at random. Okay, you're going to have to run that by me again. Choose 4 non-enchantment permanents, so including land, you don't control, but then at the beginning of your end step, if 2 or more permanents, you don't control, I might have read that wrong, have an aim counter on them, destroy one of those permanents at random. I get it. So you pick 4, they're all on your opponent's side, and they can be lands, which is hilarious. And, boy, I guess you would roll a 4-sided die, or just like an 8-sider and divide by 2 or whatever. And then, okay, that one's destroyed at random. Cool. And then it's got 3. Then it's got 2. And then when it's got 1, it says if 2 or more permanents you don't control have an aim counter on them. The funny thing is, non-legendary, and you could play 2 of these, and aim counters are aim counters. I'm going to guess it actually probably doesn't work this way. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that's not true. Okay. I mean, it costs 6. Why not? Next up, let's insert page break here. There we go. Healing Grace. 1 white, instant, cool. Prevent the next 3 damage that would be dealt to any target this turn by a source of your choice. You gain 3 life. So this is a little narrow because you have to choose the target and you have to choose the source. But still, I mean, for 1 white as an instant, this is pretty good, and then you gain 3 life. And there are some life gain triggers. I'm kind of hoping that they reprint Sunbond. I mean, that would be pretty wild, but that card was like kind of out of control. So I think that mixed with the power of the creatures right now, when we just got 4 tribals in the last set, and that was like about it for mechanics. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, Helm of the Host, legendary artifact equipment. This would be good. 4, cool. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature. Ooh, except the token isn't legendary. Okay, so they caught that. If equipped creature is legendary, that token gains haste. And you know what's missing from that? Exile it at the end of turn. They kind of forgot to put that on there because this thing's insane. But for the record, equip 5. So automatic cloner. I mean, this is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, it's going to be a lot of mana to get that out and a lot of mana to equip it, and people can destroy enchantments and whatever. You're still putting all your eggs in one basket, kind of, but I mean, this ain't bad, though. It's really not bad. All right, so what else we got? Oh my god. Look at those rulings. Okay, history of Benalia. I was going to make a joke about Benelli shotguns, but then nothing came to me. This is why I usually edit my videos, but I'm doing this in one take because fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. All right, so 1 white, cool. Enchantment, saga, cool. 1 and 2 create... Oh, wait. All right, I saw this one. Create a white knight, and then 3 is all your knights get +2/+1 till end of turn. We already saw that one in a previous video. All right, cool. Howling Golem. Cool. Can't imagine what this looks like. I kind of want to see the artwork on this, too. They were right. People will still want to see the spoilers just to see the artwork. And the flavor text, too, which is like going to be huge for the story. And a couple story details leaked, too, because I think they did a short interview with the author. And the author, by the way, of Dominaria's storyline is a famous sci-fi author. So that'll be pretty cool. And she's a woman because, like, when would Wizards of the Coast hire a man for anything ever again? It's just never going to happen. She's probably not white either. Anyway, artifact creature golem 2/3. Whenever Howling Golem attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. Okay. I mean, if you're playing Splosions, this would be hilarious because you're just pulling another board wipe, so whatever they pulled really doesn't matter. I mean, unless it's a control spell, a counter spell. This is kind of funny. I don't know. I mean, I never liked this. Like, the trade-off with this is what is it? I mean, just look at the last card like this, Master of Feast. It was a 5/5 flyer, and just your opponent gets to draw an extra card every turn, or whatever, or every other turn, off turn, whatever. So them outdrawing you, the trade-off was you're doing 5 damage in the air, like, on turn 4. I mean, it was a 3 cost. That's pretty damn good. The trade-off is you get a garbage golem, and you get a card too? I mean, it's not, if you're like, oh, I'm giving them a card, but the trade-off is I get a card. No, that completely offsets, in theory, completely dependent on what people are playing. Oh my god, I already saw it. I gotta scroll down. The Icy Manipulator. Oh my god. At least it's not what that other one that sounds just like Orb of Frost or whatever. There's something even worse from like Alpha or whatever. Or no, I think this one's from like Alpha. The other one's worse. Now I kind of wonder what it is. I feel like it's an orb or something. Anyway, 4-cost artifact. You pay 1, tap it, and tap target artifact, creature, land. I mean, it costs 4. It's not that great, but it's very, very, very famous. I mean, this card goes way back. And it's only 1. I mean, this is a pacification array, but like way more expensive and more wide open because I think that one's creatures only, but this is, you can hit a land with this. I mean, this is nuts. I don't think that you can activate this during the untap step though, but you could do it immediately after in the upkeep. So then if you tap down their, Gaia's Cradle clone or whatever that card is, there you go. They better need the mana right then, which they probably don't. So I like it. I mean, I don't think it's going to see much play, and it's honestly, I think it's under $1, but whatever. They'll probably print it at rare slot too, because I think that's what it originally was. So this one's interesting. Okay, I saw this one. I'm like, oh, okay. In Bolas's clutches. I mean, you can imagine why I think that's interesting. 4 double blue, legendary enchantment, aura. Okay, that's a lot of mana for an aura. Enchant permanent, you control enchanted permanent. All right. Enchanted permanent is legendary, so if you have one on your side, you have to immediately sacrifice one of them. That's actually kind of funny. Boy, I mean, I guess this is something Bolas would do, but it honestly, it's something Kefnet would do. Like, he's just not here, I guess. Whatever. I mean, it's like Kefnet's final word, last word, whatever, except instead of costing, 4, I think it is, and then your lands don't untap, this just costs 2 more, and you can use your lands just fine next turn, and other little changes and stuff. Technically, they could... yeah, I don't know. They could blow up this aura and get their creature back, or maybe not. Let's see. Doesn't cause you to gain control of aura's equipment attached to it. I know that. That's a rule. That's already a game rule. Shut up. Okay, if you control 2 in Bolas's connected to the same 2 permanents with the same name, the legendary... Yeah, I know that. I literally just said that. If you control 2 or more permanents with the same... Okay, once again, the one thing I wanted to know is not in the rulings. Get it together, Wizards. My God, do they get the permanent back if this gets destroyed? I mean, it's an aura. It would imply it, but it doesn't say anything about while this is in play or any of that. I mean, but this is like a perpetual ability, though, so... I don't know. I mean, it doesn't say. It just doesn't say. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for somebody to write another ruling and actually do their damn job. Alright, this is the last one I'll cover. This is already like 15 minutes or whatever. Invoke the Divine. 2 and a white. White looks really good right now, by the way. Instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain 4 life. I mean, okay, in a life gain deck, I would maybe mainboard this. The problem is you can't gain the 4 life unless you have an artifact or enchantment. But with people playing sagas, you probably will, and with people playing sagas, you'll probably need this, if it takes off, for the record. Yeah, and they're reminding people of this. This is such a basic game rule. How this is even a ruling is beyond me. Now, I should say, it's not guaranteed that these will be rulings on the Gatherer. These are more like judge guide reminders. So that's odd. If the target artifact or enchantment is an illegal target by the time it tries to resolve, and you can't cast it in the first place if you don't have a target, the spell doesn't resolve, you won't gain any life. Everybody knows that. All right, the next one's Jaya Ballard, Bayard, I don't know, whatever. So we got to cover that. All right, 2 red. Holy balls. All right. Well, let's see, she met Chandra, I believe, at one point, or Chandra met her, and she's a famous pyromancer, I believe. I don't know, ask Simon, he knows what's up. So, +1, this is a Planeswalker, by the way, add red, spend this down, but only cast instant sorcery spells. And then +1, discard up to 3 cards, then draw that many. That's actually really nice. And that'll get rid of your lands real quick. You could, like, do some messed up stuff with this. I mean, she costs 5, and she comes out with 5, so she's a little late to be used in, like, weird stuff like other formats. But, like, this, you could do some stuff with this Wheel of Fortune crap here. I mean, you really could. I mean, it does say draw that many, though, so you can't just, I discarded 0, and then I drew 3. So -8, which she would be 3 turns out from, total, after you cast her, I guess. You get an emblem. Oh, this will be fun. With you may cast instant and sorcery spells from your graveyard. Why don't they just say it gains flashback? I mean, I guess because flashback isn't a mechanic in the set. But, yeah, that's nuts. That's pretty nuts. It's a shame Mana Burn isn't around, because that would actually be really funny. So, yeah, Jaya looks pretty good. I mean, not, like, amazing. I mean, it's still, like, a 5 cost 5. I mean, 4 for 4 would be a little better, but she's good. I mean, if you get a 2 for 1, like, she's just, like, classic burn, you know? I mean, I guess you'd almost need draw to fill your hand with crap you didn't need, and then +1 to ditch it, or this to cast it, but you'd still need to refill your hand, because if you're just using this, I mean, you're going to run out of cards real quick, but that's kind of the point. Like, if you were able to cast, then you're burning them quick enough that the game would be over before you're top decking, theoretically. But then again, in a burn deck, who the hell casts a 5-cost Planeswalker? I mean, with no way to protect her. I don't know. It's really hard to predict if this particular card will get really heavy play. I mean, she's got to go in something, but I don't know. Really hard to tell. So what do you guys think of these latest spoilers? Leave your best estimations of what will be good and what won't down in the comment section. That's always fun. And I will see you guys next disastrously bad video.